what many call adulting is not about paying bills, cooking, or even maintaining routines. You know, those are just the visible tasks. Mhm. True adulting is the awakening to self-responsibility. It is the moment you realize that life is a do-it-yourself project, not a guided journey where others make things happen for you. You know, it is the sobering recognition that no one is coming to save you, and that your life will only become as structured, stable, and even meaningful as the effort and awareness you put into it. You know, growing up, most people live under systems of dependency. Parents, teachers, institutions, religion, or even governments, all giving the illusion that life has a built-in structure of care and fairness. But adulthood dismantles this illusion. Suddenly you discover that comfort is no longer handed to you. You must build it. Every decision, from finances, relationships, and even health to purpose, becomes your responsibility. This transition is disorienting because it exposes the gap between what people were taught and what reality demands. Many interpret the resulting struggle as stress, but in truth, it is the friction of unlearning dependence. You know, adulting is not suffering. It is self-construction, laying your own foundation instead of standing on one built for you. You know, psychologically, this phase represents individuation, the process of separation from external authority to form one's authentic self. You know, it demands self-discipline, emotional regulation, and even decision-making rooted in accountability. You know, the anxiety often tied to adulting is not failure. It is the mind adjusting to autonomy. Once internal validation replaces external approval, adulting becomes empowering rather than burdensome. You know, you begin to see yourself not as a victim of circumstances, but as the architect of them. Spiritually, realizing that life is a do-it-yourself project aligns with awakening. It is the soul's graduation from dependency to co-creation. You know, the universe responds not to your wishes, but to your participation. When you take ownership of your path, you move from waiting for divine intervention to embodying divine responsibility. In this way, adulting becomes sacred, the daily practice of manifesting your inner power through conscious action. You know, in short, adulting is not punishment, it is initiation. It's the universe saying, now create. Once you accept that life doesn't owe you comfort or clarity, but offers you the tools to shape both, then you stop surviving and you start living intentionally. You know, life after all is a project, and you're both the builder and the blueprint. My people, heal. Heal.